Your guardian angels have a curious message they wish to share, one that involves your immediate future. An old friend of yours wants to reconnect because they're afraid of losing you to someone else. The angels say, sometimes love can be strange. It makes people do things they otherwise would never have done, while also giving them the direction and motivation they need to succeed in life. In many ways, love is as mandatory to life as breathing, but it's not necessarily a priority for most. In this situation, you have someone from the past that you might consider to be an old flame due to how close the two of you were at the time. However, their focus on the future and their own potential has led to the two of you drifting apart. While you accept this, the universe has some plans for the two of you. As such, this friend of yours has been stressing over you lately. They can't seem to get you out of their head. I repeat, an old friend wants to reconnect and step back into your life, since they're afraid that you might end up with someone else. Have you ever wondered what you thought of the future and where you were headed? It's a common question people often ask themselves when they feel ready to tackle the next chapter of their lives. Even if you haven't seriously considered it, there'll come a time and place when you decide to take the next step. For this person, they took that step much too early. As a result, they find themselves longing for what they had before, specifically regarding their relationship with you. It's hard to say if what you had was truly romantic, but the tension was undoubtedly there. Perhaps the two of you were simply too young to really consider it, but this person definitely jumped the gun. Because they had their future in mind, they no longer thought to stop and smell the roses. In this particular case, you were their favorite rose. They decided to chase what they would receive in the future, instead of looking at what they had at the moment. The present is just as important as the future, and it's one of the best ways to be grateful for what you have. Unfortunately, this person was anything but grateful, and so they drifted away to pursue greater things, or so they thought. Now they realize that this was something they could have achieved in due time. They were much too impatient, and now they're wondering about what they missed out on due to their reckless push toward the future. More specifically, they're thinking about you all the time. They want so badly to step back into your life and to actually stop and smell the roses, but they're not sure how to do it. They've always known you to be understanding, but they also know that you have your own life to live. How could they possibly push for a major role in your life if they don't even know how to reconnect? And so, they stress about potentially walking back into your life, especially since they have a gut feeling that you're close to entering a relationship with someone. Their gut feeling is correct, as there is a chance another person could end up becoming your significant other over the course of the next few months. It could even turn into a tricky love triangle if you aren't careful. It's why your guardian angels want to share this message with you. The universe deems it fit that more than one person realizes your importance, and they have the potential to be your romantic partner moving forward. While it might be flattering to receive so much attention, it can also be a little scary, especially if you're not used to getting attention in that way. That said, you've always had a charm about you. It's a quality that your guardian angels can attest to, as you have a habit of influencing people without your knowledge. For some reason, people are naturally attracted to you. It just so happens that you currently have two people who could potentially become your romantic partners moving forward. While things can get tricky, your guardian angels are leaning toward the person struggling to reconnect with you. They have the potential to be your ideal partner, but it's up to you to seize the moment when it comes. It's not going to be immediately obvious, as life has a habit of distracting you when it's time to make an important decision. This person has the capacity to change your life for the better. It's also important not to overindulge when more than one person wants you. With everything you've heard so far, what do you think about the situation that lies ahead? Are you nervous about all the attention you'll be getting? Are you excited? No matter what you might feel, it's a good idea to keep a level head, especially when it comes to potentially having more than one relationship. The universe wants to give you what you deserve, but it also will not react well to those who try to get more and more at the expense of others. While choosing one over the other is understandable, trying to juggle both will not end well. As such, your guardian angels can't stress enough the importance of commitment. Knowing all of this, it's also understandable to wonder about the time frame. When will this person show themselves and confess their feelings? When will the other individual make their move? It's not easy to say, though it's something that's likely to happen sooner rather than later. It's a good idea to be well aware of the different signs you might experience in the coming months, as they can give you some much-needed insight. Keep an eye out for things that you might see as a coincidence, as it's a sign that this person is close to re-entering your life. If you were reading a book recently, don't be surprised if the first sentence of your bookmarked page says something about the coming days. The universe wants you to be aware of when huge changes are coming. The good news is that if you remain disciplined and go only for one relationship, you will receive good fortune no matter what. It's important to respect the feelings of others, and even if you might hurt one to make another person happy, there's no reason to hurt them both. And so, all you have to do is be patient, and everything will fall into place. If you can't help but look for the person who wants to reconnect, it might be a challenge to narrow down the list of potential candidates. Even if you scour your social media, there are too many names to get a decent lead. For now, worrying will get you nowhere. Treat yourself to something you enjoy and continue to be a good person. The universe will reveal everything in due time. Meditate on what you've just heard and allow these words to heal your spirit. Changes are coming, but you are more than up to the task. Type 555 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. To help increase the blessings, try and share this video with 5 other people who also could use the blessings and help from inside this video. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?